we had a kid that was moved from New York here that had been institutionalized, and his family kind of give up on him, didn't know what to do. We were trying to get temporary guardianship through the court system, which isn't a quick deal, and in trying to deal with this. In the meantime, the kid had nowhere to live, no food to eat, was just kind of bumming around. And so my wife, my girls, were very family oriented. They made him cookies and bread, so I gave him some to eat, and I would let him sleep in our little tiny jail cell, and I just leave the door unlocked so he could come and go as he wanted to, but to give him somewhere to stay, because I didn't want to push that piece. And thank goodness I was able to form a relationship with him for the most part, or an understanding, because a relationship's a bigger word, but be able to understand each other. And unfortunately, he got pushed to that point one day, and we do not know why, but a guy showed up at a little golf course north of town to put a gate on the front there, and couldn't find the owner, and heard some commotion out back out on the grass, and found this kid standing over the top of him with hands and feet, and had beat him. I mean, beat him severely. And the guy called the sheriff's office saying, "Hey, I need some help. I think this guy's dead." And of course, I had just taken over. I had one deputy and myself. My deputy was off duty and gone. So it left me here. So as I'm hauling butt up the creek to try and find this person and get things taken care of, I have my office calling for another deputy that lived in our county, that worked for Blaine County, to come and help me if he was even home. So I show up, the kid standing over the guy and had physically beat him to death. The nose was gone. Don't know how much graphic, but you could obviously tell that the guy was dead. And so looking at him, forming facts, did you do this? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, I need you to turn around and place your hands behind your back. At this point, it's just me. The guy that called it in hightailed it after I'd got there, because he was scared. And so, luckily I had that understanding relationship with him, going, hey, I need you to put your hands behind your back and turn around. And he said, yeah, I got a knife in my boot, but I didn't use it. But since it's you, Dave, he called me by my first name, I will. And he turned around and just stood there with his hands behind his back. So I was able to get some cuffs on him, get him under control, and then locked into a back of a patrol car, while I had other county sheriffs, again, with a major crime in a small county like this, coming to help me get things taken care of.